Welcome in, everybody. Glad you're with us. The show brings you a matchup of division rivals. It's the Detroit Tigers going up against the Kansas City Royals. Joined by my partner, Chris Singleton, I'm John Shambi. And Chris, we've got an opportunity to watch one of the true superstars in the sport, Bobby Witt Jr.
Yeah, Boog, he's one of the pillars of this lineup. And when you have a guy like that that's so consistent and so productive, you want to make sure you can do whatever you can to get him to the plate. Get him as many at-bats as you can in a ball game. If you do that, you got a really good chance of scoring a lot of runs.
All right, just about set to go. And towing the slab here, Michael Wacha. And singing he likes pitching at home.
Well, truly for him, there is no place like home. He's been so dominant here.
A 15-run blowout with 4 Mark Canha bombs. Well, I know yesterday's game wasn't uploaded and it happened pretty late. We may have used up our Mark Canha home run quota for a while. And by that, I mean we hit 1. Fastball into Zach McKinstry somewhere. To start a 3-game set here at Kauffman Stadium. 1-1 on McKinstry. Audio is far too low. I also have to plug my keyboard in. Don't throw a pitch, Wacha. Don't do it. Don't do it. Don't do it. Oh, I got it.
Right-hander kick steals.
Changeup fouled away by McKinstry. Home run in Game 2 against the Diamondbacks that completed an improbable comeback to win that game. And way inside, and McKinstry gets hit. A curveball that gets away from Wacha. And the leadoff man is on with a hit by pitch. And, uh-oh. That's going to be a tough turn at 2. Oh, my goodness, they got it. What a play started by Bobby Witt Jr. Barely gets McKinstry, and man, was that close with torque, but the game not going to let me challenge that. Ball 1 on the cutter to Riley Green. I have no idea. Bobby Witt Jr. special. That's all I got. Just a whiff there by Green. Way out in front on the changeup. 1-1. I may have checked. Yes, we did. 2-1. That was close, and that was actually in the zone. Called a ball, though. Good location so far from Wacha. That thing is filthy. And this, I do believe, our first trip of the year to Kauffman Stadium. And I just heard, finish him, on the in-stadium audio.
2 outs.
Fouled away on yet another changeup from Wacha. At least made him work a tiny bit after the torque double play. And smack to right field, but another nice play. This time at second base to end the inning. Royals showing out on defense there in the first. We send Matt Manning out for his second, maybe third start of the year. Hard to say. It'll be start number 2. With a 1-1 record, he did have 2 appearances as a long reliever. Miguel Garcia leads off for the Royals. Changeup is foul. So we go from facing the Diamondbacks, who are the top offense in the NL. We somehow won that series. Now to the Royals, who I can't imagine have a very good record. Slider low. Only thing reliable thus far from Manning might be the changeup. On the ground to Gio Urshela. 1 up, 1 down for the Royals in the first.
And here now, the lineup for the Royals. We could be in for a
Vinny Pasquantino and Bobby Witt Jr. Bobby Witt Jr. batting down at 254. Mikel Garcia batting 356, but something tells me he hasn't played a lot. There's just no way. Pasquantino batting 242 with 5 home runs. Changeup in from Matt Manning, but I will say early on, doesn't look like a lot of action on his pitches. And a little bit all over the place. How has IRL Parker been doing in AAA? I actually don't know. Have not kept up on the stats. 1-2. Not a good curveball, but Pasquantino offers at it anyway. Well behind it. Let's try the fastball. Fouled off. Yeah, he got sent down kind of right around the time we opened up at work, and
righty to the plate.
Been tough to work and then stream and then do everything else to keep up on much.
One down, base is empty.
Slider fouled away by Pasquantino. Manning, early on in this game, can't put really anybody away. 11 pitches in, we only have 1 out. Takes it for a 2-2. An 8-pitch at-bat already. And a fastball. It's going to be a tough play for Urshela. But he's got it. Reaches over the railing into the Tigers' dugout for out number 2. And, well, we got to get out somehow. And the Royals scrapping here early.
Here's Bobby Witt Jr. He won the high school home run derby in 2018. They held the events between rounds during MLB's home run derby at Nationals Park.
Well, Bobby Witt Jr. average is low, but definitely going to be dangerous for us today. But a first pitch pop-up to Andy Ibanez. Gets Manning out of this first with not as much damage to his pitch count as I would have expected. Carpenter, Canna, and Ibanez due up. Kind of a rough day to give Cole Keith a day off, but we do not have a day off, I want to say, until next Tuesday. Whereas for the last 3 weeks, we've had Thursdays off.
The pitch.
And late on that changeup, but that was the hardest he'd thrown it all game. 84 miles an hour. Kerry Carpenter 0 for 2 in his last game. Waka's throwing nothing but changeups, and right now I don't blame him. He's got so much break on him. Goes to the fastball, Carpenter on it, and foul. Kerry's still batting .347. And a cutter smacked to right field, but caught out there by Renfroe. He did have to move a couple steps on that. Wasn't hit very hard off the end of the bat of Carp. Feels like when he wants to, Waka really easily able to go to the edges. If he keeps throwing that changeup like that, we are going to blast it. I feel like it's only a matter of time. On the ground, another chance at a nice play for Bobby Witt Jr. No. This one beat out by Mark Canna. First Tigers hit. No. Yes? Yes. McKinstry was on with a hit by pitch. Well, Mark Canna starting to heat up a little bit again. Had a tough start to the series in Arizona, but really the Tigers' offense in general did, and then really went to work yesterday. And Andy Ibanez, first pitch swinging, that's going to get down, and Mark Canna's going to get up to third base. Canna goes first to third. Probably an ill-advised swing there with Ibanez, but able to drop it in center. and hit slowly enough on this hanging curve. Now we at least had a line drive hit now. Carson Kelly had been hot up until his last couple appearances. Fastball just misses, but an RBI chance for Carson Kelly here. Oh. 2 home runs his last 7 games. I want to say that's a season total, and it is. Carson Kelly, probably the lowest amount of at-bats probably on the team, outside of maybe Wenzel Perez, but I wouldn't really count him. He wasn't on the opening day roster. Good changeup to hit there. I think we timed it up fairly well. Tiny bit out in front, didn't barrel it up. 1-2. Good foul away on the fastball. Up to 91. Kelly just not squaring anything up. Well, now 2-2. Tigers making Michael Wacha work here in the second. Up to 24 pitches. Runners on the corners with 1 out. Kind of shocked he hasn't thrown the changeup more.
The 2-2.
And that's in the dirt.
In the dirt. Nice job behind the plate there.
What? Oh.
8th pitch of the at-bat coming
yeah.
up.
Mm-hmm. I was distracted by someone being cute, damn it. I strike out with Carson Kelly for out number 2.
Perez now at the plate.
Wenzel Perez with 2 gone. He's been hitting the ball decently hard as of late. I did not get his attributes up to live numbers. I think Caleb told me yesterday that Wenzel had gotten a bit of a bump.
2 on, 2 outs.
Which is good because he is our new Parker Meadows. Not much for contact or power.
The pitch.
And Wenzel Perez with an RBI single.
And they'll score first. It's 1-0.
Well, we don't completely waste the opportunity. Wenzel Perez with a perfect contact. Single to right field, which is a little scary because the Royals defense has been playing really nice on the ground balls. That one just hit too fast. And Wenzel Perez picks up an RBI. Gio Urshela is absolutely tanking his average right now. That's a really nice changeup from Wacha.
Ibanez, the lead runner out at second. Perez on at first with 2 down.
Changeup, such a tough pitch to do much with, especially right there. 0-2. Don't think we went around, did not. Finish him. It was already a 2-strike count. Somebody check the Royals PA box.
Here comes a pitch.
That's up high. 2-2. Definitely a much better inning in terms of trying to get Wacha out of this game. And make it full now on Gio. And a lefty in McKinstry who homered in his last game. Due up. And foul. Cutter. We haven't seen Wacha throw that much. Rough inning for Wacha, but he's definitely got a chance to get out of here with very minimal damage. And he will. Best changeup Michael Wacha had thrown in a minute as Urshela remains ice cold. But an RBI single for Wenzel Perez makes it 1-0 Tigers. Yeah, for sure.
And we're back. And now the
Well, 4-5-6 for the Royals here in the second. Nelson Velasquez batting .203.
man back to work.
Fastball well located.
That's strike one.
What an 0-1 slider. Oh, Andy Ibanez on a line. Oh, how about not throwing an 0-1 slider again, especially if we're going to throw it like that. We get away with that. Salvador Perez, 5 home runs on the year. One of them did come against us when the Royals visited Comerica, as that fastball will miss high. All according to plan? Oh, I'm sure.
And another ball.
That would be a tough pitch to hit, but it was hit rather hard. Slider will find the zone. Perez probably taken until he got a strike. And that one ripped left field. Carpenter on the move. He'll get it.
Squeezes it. And there are 2 outs.
Good news. Now Hunter Renfroe, right fielder today. 8 home runs. That might lead this team. I shouldn't laugh. 8 home runs in late May is certainly not horrendous. Change up foul. We'll try the slider away. Yeah. Second hard bit of contact for the Royals on a horrible slider from Manning in this inning, and it extends this second inning.
We all saw us hit hard, but how hard was it, Singy? Statcast is here with the answer.
That was an absolute bullet. 113 off the bat. No, that was not the way. That was not according to plan. Adam Frazier. Fastball in from Manning.
In the box with 2 gone. And takes a look at a call.
Certainly would have been nice to get a 1-2-3 inning with Matt Manning after working a good chunk, but I mean, we're not in bad shape pitch count wise, at least for the moment.
No, he's really working him away this at bat. Sometimes take a little bit off velocity. Try to get
Fastball foul.
on the ground. Stay away from that big hole.
Try and throw the slider down here. And that gets chopped. It's going to be a tough play for Matt Manning, but the throw down to Torque will end the inning. Royals get a hit, nothing else. McKinstry, Torkelson, and Green, the top of the Tigers order, due up in the third.
And welcome back to the ballpark. And now the shortstop, Zach McKinstry.
Well, Zach McKinstry had 2 strikes on him in the first and then got hit by a wild curveball from Waka. Yet another swing and a miss at a good changeup from Waka. Threw it again. Good night and don't blow it. I mean, it is only 1-0 right now. I feel like the way that Manning's pitching, it's a little bit all over the place, but we're in control right now.
Batter waits. Swings through it, and that's a strikeout.
Oh, that was ass. Third strikeout for Michael Waka, and certainly a mistake on that. Fastball's tough after 2 straight changeups. Whoa. And then a good cutter. And, you know, a good bit off of the cutter for Waka. 85 to 89 when his fastball and sinker are 90 to 94. Changeup will miss. Torkelson leading the league in runs scored. It helps having Green and Carpenter hitting behind you. That's for sure. Change up. Tried to sit back on it. Sat back too long. 2-2 on Torque. Everything down right now. And then he goes up. So it's a double play and a strikeout for Torque, and Waka up to 4 strikeouts. Well, he'd love to strike out the side, but striking out Riley Green is tough sometimes. Inside. Wouldn't even be so surprised if they'd worked around Green, but then you got to deal with Carp. 2-0. I feel like this isn't intentional. I feel like he's trying, just not great pitches there. Ah, it's a really nice cutter. That's a changeup. I think we got a chance on it. Then he goes to the changeup. You're late on the cutter. You're expecting something fast. He slows you down even more. Up top at a full count. Ooh. Yet again, I mean, he's not really commanding the changeup that well, but he's got so much break on it that we're swinging over the top of everything. Fouled away again. That changeup middle in. And he's going to take a walk. So Riley Green on base with 2 away with the base on balls. Well, we've been here before. This is when Carpenter thrives, when Green can extend innings. Just yet another changeup. I mean, I don't even know. We can't even really stop swinging at it and take away his confidence at all. Because for the most part, about half of the time, maybe even more, he is throwing it for strikes. And that's chop foul. And I mean, 2 pitches right at the bottom of the zone. Maybe should have taken him. 0-2 now. Ball 1. Just misses. It's a good take. Well, let's see if he changes our eye level. Goes high here. It certainly looked like it. It certainly looked like it, but it's a change-up middle away. Well, 3 strikeouts there in the third for Michael Wacha, with the walk to Green mixed in. In there for a strike at the top of the zone. In there for a strike at the bottom of the zone. 0-2 to Melendez. MJ Melendez first trip up. Seldom thrown curve. And, whoa, fair ball. That is a fair ball all the way down the line, and that must have gone right off the left field foul line.
Nice job of driving that pitch the other way on a line. You know, hitters, they take so many reps in the cages working on going to the opposite field, and it doesn't always translate.
I think you can see right where it does hit.
And he did it perfectly.
Yep. Oh, Drew Waters. This annoying stance. Well, leadoff double for the Royals.
Well, the best way to shake off yesterday's struggles.
That's not great.
They've got a guy in scoring position. They've got to find a way here to get him in.
Change up foul.
Tying run in scoring position here in the last half of the third. That's in there.
Surprised we're seeing as many takes on the fastball as we are. And on the ground. It'll advance the runner, but Ibanez throw to first to get out number 1.
That's a good piece of hitting right there. It's early.
Well, we'll see if Manning can pitch around.
That's exactly what happened. So you better believe your teammates are happy with
A 1-out jam.
Number 11 in the box lays off for ball.
I was hoping that was going to be a strike. Popped up. This is going to be huge. There'll be no sacrifice fly here in the third as Torque, right into the right field grass, makes the play.
And now here is
Vinny Pasquantino. 0 for 1 with a pop out. Manning with a chance to pitch himself out of this. And a chopper to Gio Urshela. And the throw is good. So the Royals strand the tying run at third. Big moment early in this game, but the Royals are starting to get to Manning a little bit more. Canna, Ibanez, and Kelly due up against Wacha here in the fourth.
The right-hander back to work.
I feel like we've got to eventually blast one of these changeups, right?
35 years old.
Well, we might not have to blast a changeup. That's hit hard to center field, but just shy of the warning track. Drew Waters makes the play. But a deep fly ball from Mark Canna. Andy Ibanez 1 for 1 with a single in his return to the lineup. I mean, that changeup is filthy. It looks up and in, and that it is almost perfectly low and in.
That's what's allowed him to pitch well up until this point.
And that one is inside.
It's so good. And he's used it so many different ways that it's just tough to get a gauge on it. Smacked to right by Ibanez. That'll be out number 2. Where is our offense from that finale in Arizona? To be fair, that was a one-game anomaly. Offense has been struggling a little as of late.
There's a strike.
Good fastball as Wacha's trying to get in and out of this fourth inning quick. Ooh, it's a good take. Picked up the changeup, and I mean, just low. I mean, he's put it down there so much today.
Right through there for a strike.
Is what it is. Good news is 65 pitches for Wacha. He may be able to get through 5, but probably not much more.
Comes up empty as he chases that one in the dirt.
That sinker looked like it was coming like a rocket. Swing and a miss by Carson Kelly.
Nothing doing for the offense that time.
1 run on 3 hits for the Tigers. No runs on 2 hits for the Royals. Witt, Velasquez, and Perez due up.
Ready to go. Bottom 4. Now here's Bobby Witt Jr.
253 average. Good chunk of stolen bases for Bobby Witt Jr. And the first pitch fouling away. Not really sure how that ball wound back up on the field, but all right. And on the ground, Andy Ibanez. Solid contact in the field of play. Witt Jr.'s quick, so close play. 1 gone here in the fourth.
And next is the designated hitter, Nelson Velasquez.
Be fighting for what could possibly be our playoff lives in Red Wings franchise after this game. Slider missed to Nelson Velasquez. Red Wings down 2-0 against the New York Rangers in the Eastern Conference Final. This is going to stay fair. Going to be a tough play for Manning. Sets his feet, and a good throw out number 2. That's a nice play for Matt Manning, fielding his position well. Here's Salvador Perez. Manning's pitch count really not in bad shape. Got a chance to go 6-7 innings tonight. However, not many swings in this game for the Royals. At least it doesn't feel that way. They haven't chased a lot of pitches outside the zone. Fastball fouled away. Not really sure where to go here. Maybe a curve. And foul. Sal hanging on. Trying to throw a good slider here. That isn't a good slider, but it's chopped to Andy Ibanez. lot of ground balls forced in this game for Matt Manning, and a lot of those are going to number 77, Andy Ibanez. To the 5th, Wenzel Perez, Gio Urshela, Zach McKinstry.
And we're back. All set for the start of the inning. Now it's going to be Perez.
Well, Wenzel drove in the only run of this game so far. Seldom thrown sinker there from Michael Wacha.
Game plan for that last pitch. Guy hasn't thrown it very much. You got to focus on the stuff that he's throwing up there most of the time.
He's going hard on the outside part of the plate. Interesting.
Kicks and fires. Fouls it back with 2 strikes.
All heaters so far in this at-bat. Everything above 90.
And he deals. Up and in.
Goes to the fastball again. 1-2 on Wenzel. At some point, you feel like he slows this down. And a chopper. Wenzel's quick. This might be a tough play. Not really. Adam Frazier with a nice play gets Wenzel Perez to start the 5th.
Show off the strength of the arm. We're usually used to seeing that kind of arm strength from the shortstop.
First pitch fastball in from Wacha. See if we can't get Gio going. 2 hits in the series against Arizona. One was a home run, really to spark the comeback on Saturday, and here is his first hit of this series. 1-out single, Gio Urshela, Zach McKinstry. Bats with 1 on and 1 out.
Nice swing to drive that pitch up the middle. Could have easily been out in front on the off speed.
McKinstry 0 for 1 with the hit by pitch. And that one hammered left center field. Zach McKinstry is giving one a ride. It gets down and off the wall. Urshela will be sent. McKinstry to third. How about an RBI triple for Zach McKinstry?
And for him, that's 2 solid weeks with the hit in every game. I mean, he's running his hitting streak.
His hit streak extends to 14 games, which is impressive because that home run he hit in the 9th in Arizona, we were ready to sacrifice the hit streak just to have a better chance at doing something. 14-game hit streak for Zach McKinstry.
Just missed.
Which, when we have been, losing some longer hit streaks left and right as of late with our bench guys, is quite impressive. Rough strike call there on Torque. 2 fastballs so far from Wacha. Royals bullpen action. That changeup is so annoying. I can't barrel it up. 1-2 on Torque. Back up the middle, and that is going to score a run. McKinstry scores. RBI single for Torque, so he's still minus in terms of pick-the-stick points on the day, but at least he erased the double play with a single and a run driven in.
Riley Green up now for the Tigers.
Green, left field. Pretty good aim on that. Out number 2, Torkelson retreats. We will have to play Red Wings games back-to-back days. And in fact, we may start tomorrow's stream with Wings. Carpenter, base hit to right field. His first hit of the day. Well, see if Wacha's even allowed to go any farther. No. Michael Wacha will not make it through 5. He pitched fairly well, honestly. Just too many singles. Got an RBI single and an RBI triple thus far. Then another single in for torque. But not the power we were showcasing yesterday. Matt Sauer, fastball, curveball, changeup, two-seamer. And in the dirt, but not far away from Salvador Perez. Definitely don't want to test Perez here today, or really at all in this series.
2 on, 2 outs.
2-1.
Could be some action here on this next pitch.
Mark Canha run 1 for 2 with a run scored. And Mark Canha to left field. It'll be a 3-run home run to make it 6-0. Oh, that got out of here fast.
A gigantic blast. And they tack on to their lead.
Feel like they should have left in Waka. Home run number 9 for Mark Canha. It goes 471 feet. And apparently, we didn't reach the home run quota for Canha. Homers in back-to-back games. And that was smoked. Not the high, majestic home run, but those are just as satisfying. Fastball right down the middle from Sauer. Ground ball, should end the inning. The throw from Witt in time to end the 5th. Tigers score 5, but Mark Canha with the biggest blow. 3-run shot, second straight day. With a long ball for Mark Canha. Well, all of a sudden, Matt Manning is feeling rather comfortable out here on the mound. And maybe he shouldn't be. Carpenter on the run. He's got it. On the backhand to start the 5th. It's a little bit concerning. Usually if some hard contact starts the inning, that's kind of a theme. Adam Frazier 0 for 1. Which Manning can't go much longer. That would really be unfortunate. He's got more in the tank here today. On the ground, foul. Can't get anything going with a curveball so far. Let's try. And in the air. What the hell did he go down there and get that? But Carpenter underneath a fly ball again, 2 away.
2 outs, bases empty. MJ Melendez.
MJ Melendez with 2 gone. Manning looking for a quick inning.
Foul ball.
Way late there on the fastball. See if he's late again. Nope. But he does pop it up. Torkelson in shallow right to end the inning, and that is a quick inning for Matt Manning. So, might have just extended his night by an inning if we want to keep him in that long. Allowed 2 hits through 5, no runs. That one hard bit of contact, but then not much else there in the 5th. As we head to the 6th, Carson Kelly 0 for 2.
And that's outside. And that is ball 1.
And now down low.
Struggled a little bit in this one. Couple of strikeouts earlier, but doing a much better job in this at bat to get ahead and find a good hitter's count at 2-0.
And pulled foul. 2-1 there on Carson Kelly. Good elevated changeup. Got our bat out in front there. Take it 3-1. Well, Matt Sauer, they said long reliever. We'll see just how long he's really able to stay in this game. Already allowed 3 runs.
Instead of letting the hitter get his arms extended, tied him up a little bit, slightly up, slightly in.
Laid on a changeup. Just fell off right when I decided I was going to take it. Tried to catch up, couldn't. Wenzel Perez, 1 for 2. Shot to third. Good throw. I think that's Melendez over there. One pitch out there for Perez. Oh, it's Garcia over there. As usual, once we get to the bullpen, we're a little bit more aggressive. We have gotten to bullpens reliably most of the year.
And a foul ball.
Start swinging at everything, and especially with a 6-run lead here in the 6th, and Manning pitching like he is.
Ball one there.
Ball 1 there. 1-1 on our Gio Urshela. 2 away in the 6th. And that one given a ride. Right center field. I think that's down. And it is. Gio is going to stop at second with a double. 2-out double, and maybe Gio Urshela can get going again. I mean, we got Canna going today. Gio's got 2 hits. Wenzel Perez with a hard hit RBI single. The production's coming from some unusual sources today.
Now it's the shortstop, Zach McKinstry.
RBI knock for him last time. Now a chance to drive in another run.
Forgot that as well. McKinstry with an RBI. And he's going to have another. 2 RBI game for Zach McKinstry. The throw into home plate and Perez, and McKinstry is into second with a double. They can't stop Zach McKinstry. Well, a 2-out rally. That's the 4th run allowed by Sauer. And rather weak contact there from Torque. It should end the inning. Melendez underneath it. And that ends the 6th. Tigers out on another. 9-1-2 for the Royals. Waters, Garcia, and Pasquantino.
Well, we go bottom 6. Digging in is the switch hitting outfielder, Drew Waters.
Drew Waters leads off the 6th. Obviously, we start the inning with Manning. Probably he allows a run. We probably head to the bullpen, get some action up. It's a pretty miserable swing on that. See if we can get him chasing even further.
It really looks like these hitters have been in between
Nope.
with their timing today. Good fastball, excellent slider.
Well, I was trying to look and then double press. Let's see what we do here. Ah!
Close, rule the ball. 2-2.
We don't need the ump running up my pitch count. Come on. Slider back to Manning.
To the mound.
Gonna field this position for the 2nd time in the game. Waters is out, and now the 3rd trip through the order for the top of the Royals lineup. Mikel Garcia. Ball 1. Fastball just inside. I don't know, maybe he really is batting in the 350s. That one hammered. Carp not going to get it. 1-out single to probably the best hitter in this Royals lineup. We'll see if Manning can at least get Pasquantino out. If he can, we'll probably let him finish the inning.
There for strike 1.
Well, this guy on the mound's done a lot better than we would have expected. And
Slider, Torque kept it in front of him. He's going to go get the out at first as the runner advances to second. A lot better defense than Torkelson was playing at the start of the year. Bobby Witt Jr.
Pretty impressive right there.
Witt stands in now and watches strike 1.
Ooh. Really bad changeup. Witt swings and misses. Power slider. Ah, that sucked. But Mark Canna on the run. It'll end the 6th. Tigers hold on to their 7-0 lead. Matt Manning gets through 6. If this was a closer game, I'd probably turn things over to the pen, but I might run Manning until he gets tired.
Now it's the DH, Riley Green.
Riley Green 0 for 2.
Swinging a foul over the screen.
Really good fastball to swing at. Felt pretty good.
Measures 6 feet,
Just
4
underneath it.
inches, 195 pounds, and he was a second.
And too much air underneath that. Riley's hitting the ball well today. Just not getting the results as he's 0 for 3. See what Carpenter can do. Single his last time up, his first hit of the game. A lot of damage off Matt Sauer in a very limited time frame. He's thrown 20 pitches. He's allowed 4 runs.
Just off the
Fastball will just miss the Carp.
Now it's even 1-1. Bases empty, 1 away. Here the top half.
We'll get some action up in the bullpen when we start the bottom of the 7th. Now 2-1. Just on the off chance that Manning starts to get shelled. It's only our second start with him, and knowing the long relief scenarios we were in with him, probably get some help up.
Swings and misses at the pitch.
You know, I thought that was going to be low, but I also thought it was the two-seamer. Thought it'd stay up a little bit more.
2-2 down. Swing and a miss, struck him out.
That's an interesting strikeout for Carpenter. The hell happened there?
Mark Canha digs in now. He's already homered in this game.
Late on the elevated fastball, somehow, some way. And Mark Canha, little floater. Melendez there to end the 7th. We'll send Matt Manning back out, see what he can do. Royals with 3 hits through 6. Salvador Perez is due up. Sandwiched in between Velasquez and Renfroe. Only 68 pitches for Manning. Oh! Well, that's a mistake fastball, and that got out of here in a hurry to break the shutout. Nelson Velasquez goes deep for home run number 6. I feel like I tapped the X button, but like didn't actually press it down. I just saw the meter keep going, and yeah, that's a cookie right there to Melendez. Or sorry, Velasquez. And it was actually so low, I thought it was gonna stay in the park, but nope. I believe into our bullpen. We'll get the action up. Shelby Miller got a 6-run lead. We could try and fit Wentz into this game.
He's got a rare skill set out there.
Wentz isn't horrendous every time he goes out.
Still has bite to it. You just don't see it flattening out just because
Popped up.
he's tired. He's still delivering good action.
Well, that 3rd, 4th, maybe more pop-ups. Force from Manning in this game. Hunter Renfroe with 1 away. Energy only in the yellow for Manning. We haven't gotten the notification he's tired yet. Ooh. Curveball in for a strike to start the at-bat to Hunter Renfroe. And then a fastball that's definitely hit the zone. Not called. Change up, foul.
Just a difficult one. You tip your cap.
Doesn't have much on his slider anymore. Let's see. He got the slimmest little piece of that he could. Barely heard it tick of the bat. That is an incredible take there. I don't know. I'm going to try and throw a slider a little bit farther up. Does Manning have a strikeout in this game?
And here it comes. Foul ball, another 2-2 upcoming.
All of a sudden, this is going to be a challenge to finish the inning. Renfroe is fouling off everything. I really don't know where to go. He's even fouling off mistakes, just nubbed foul.
The 2-2.
How many foul balls is that in a row? What am I supposed to do? Come on! This is pitch number 12.
Here's a 2-2.
In the air, Marquette on the run, and he got it. Jesus Christ. A 12-pitch out there. And now here's Adam Frazier. Change up in. Manning getting tired. See if he can get Frazier out. In the air. Going to be a long run for Carpenter, but he'll get there. So it'll be 7 innings. Only 1 run against Matt Manning here in this one. As Velasquez, the leadoff hitter in the inning, goes deep to put the Royals on the board.
We go to the 8th, and here is Andy Ibanez.
Andy Ibanez leads off the 8th.
And a pitch.
Chopper, third base side.
Tosses to first.
1 away.
And that's 1 away.
Let's head back to our bullpen and see what the hell we want to do.
And next up for the Tigers,
Lefty switch hitter righty, so it quite literally doesn't matter. We'll give Wentz a chance. If he can get through the 8th, he'll pitch the 9th.
And first offering is
Fouled away by Carson Kelly. Wentz might be tasked with getting 6 outs. And not allowing 6 runs, as that's going to drop for Carson Kelly. So we will reach base today. That looked like a changeup in on the hands for Carson Kelly. And it was. Here's Wenzel. And back up the middle. That narrowly evades Sauer. Oh, we probably shouldn't have sent Carson Kelly. We're going to be out by a mile.
Hey, as a former center fielder, I'm feeling pretty good right now. That's an excellent job by this guy to come up throwing.
That was a base running mistake. We don't really have a lot of those. That never had a prayer. As here's Gio, 2 for 3. Ball 1. Average up to 286. He's raised it 11 points in 1 game. And slap to left field for Gio. And that may very well score a run. Wenzel Perez around third. There will be no throw. And we get that run back. 8-1. Third hit of the game for Gio Urshela. I think Gio's back, which is great news.
The left-hander on now, Jake Brentz.
We finally chase Matt Sauer. Jake Brentz comes in. Game number 24. Nice ERA, though. 2.89. Although the average, a little high. Wish they'd throw a whip up there, even for relievers. Be nice to know. Here's McKinstry. 2 for 3. Really should have been 3 for 4 on that, but that was the hardest fastball we've seen all day. 0-1. Good change of speeds there with the changeup. Well located as well. Didn't matter if we swung or not. We're just not going to talk about that. Tigers get a run. It is 8-1. So now Joey Wentz will need 6 outs and not allow 7 runs. Oop. We almost pitched with Manning. Don't want to do that. Bring in the lefty Joey Wentz to face Melendez. Got a switch hitter due up after. And then a right-hander. Those are going to be the two tougher at-bats here in the 8th. Hold on. See if the Royals stay as patient here against Wentz as they were against Manning. Down by 7 in the 8th.
The lefty fires.
Curveball on the ground to Torque.
Steps on first for the out.
I think that may have been low. We'll see. I think I got it mostly where I wanted.
Next up for the Royals, Drew Waters.
In the zone, but on the lower side. Switch hitter is Drew Waters. Home plate umpire gives Wentz the strike on the 0-0. Change up out in front.
Nice change up.
See if Wentz can backdoor cutter Drew Waters. Nope.
That's foul off to the right.
That just doesn't work anymore. That was my favorite thing to do in last year's game. That one hung with the curve, but on the ground to Urshela.
Urshela to first in time. 2 up, 2 down.
Might be today's player of the game, Gio Urshela. Either that or Mark Canha.
So the lineup flips over. Now here's the lead.
Could give it to Manning as well. 7 innings of 1-run ball. And that's on the ground to Gio as well. And yet another good throw. That'll end the 8th, so Joey Wentz is going to get to handle the 9th.
It's still an 8-1 ball game.
At least for the moment. Torkelson, Green, and Carpenter, 2, 3, 4, due up for us. Carlos Hernandez, game number 22. ERA at 3.6. Low strikeout rate.
Seems like a tough task today with the way this lineup is swinging.
But got some great velocity. Maybe you just can't control it.
And he deals. That one at triple digits.
We do not see many pitches at 103, and I about timed that up, but it was so high I don't think it mattered.
Righty to the plate.
1-1.
1-1 on Torkelson here in the 9th.
Now before the 1-1.
In case things go wrong, let's get a contingency plan up in the bullpen right now. We'll start with Shelby Miller. If it gets out of hand, we'll warm up Foley.
The 1-1. Swing and a miss.
Woo.
1-2 on the radar gun.
Got no time to react. Which is sad because we put a couple good timing swings on the fastballs. Just haven't been able to touch them.
Right-handed reliever.
And Torque, that ball's going to get down, and it fades into the right center field gap and goes all the way to the wall.
And he greets the new arm from the
Don't really remember where we're at in with pick-the-stick points for Torkelson, but he's got a double here. His 17th of the year.
So, man aboard. Next is the Tigers.
And now Riley Green. That was a fastball at 99.
With 2 flyouts and a ground out.
High fly ball, Riley Green. We are not going to tag Torkelson.
And out number 1 on the grab.
Good decision, because that was a good throw.
And next will be the Tiger cleanup hitter, Kerry Carpenter.
Well, here's Carp. Oh, smacked but foul.
Slices foul. 1 out, a runner at second.
Fastball inside and got out in front of 101. And Hernandez is just throwing that fastball. He's not really using anything else. Tried the slider that time just because I said that. And now 0-2.
Left-hand hitter waits. Fights that
Staying
one
alive, fouling off that fastball. And even 100 miles an hour.
Right-hander kicks, deals.
And back up the middle. Carpenter may have himself an RBI, and he will. Torkelson scores. It's 9-1.
Well done, drives in the run. So impressive that he didn't get tied up.
Second hit of the game for Carpenter. This an RBI single.
Hands allowed him to get the barrel to it. Just shoot it up the middle of the field for that knock.
And the batter now, Mark Canha.
Ooh.
And he swings.
A whiff there from Canha. Fastball at 103.
Offense of this one, Singy. I guess you'd say kind of what we expected, though.
Well, this was a game looking at
Finally broke out the 12-6. It was only a matter of time before it made us look silly like that.
And not as lopsided as this.
Slider that time, 1-2.
See some offense coming up.
The 1-2.
Gonna be a big pick-the-stick game for Mark Canha. Well, take 1 point away from that. We're stupid. 2 outs in the ninth for Andy Ibanez.
That time chased outside the zone.
Way too late.
He swings and misses for strike one.
In the on-deck circle, you really want to use that opportunity to see some pitches and time up the fastball. Last thing you want to do is miss it.
What a great slider after that fastball, 0-2. How the hell do we score off this? Because he wasn't really using his off-speed stuff. That was a slider?
Here's a 1-2.
2-2 on Andy Ibanez.
Swings through that one. It's a strike.
Yep.
They get a run on two.
Well, we head to the ninth. Tigers scored again. It's an 8-run lead, and all Joey Wentz needs is 3 outs.
And the Royals won. So bottom of the ninth.
It is 2-3-4 for the Royals here. Pasquantino, Witt, and I think Perez due up.
Strike 95 of that one.
An 0-1 curveball is a terrible idea. It's in the zone and fouled off. Try a cutter. And Ibanez. Oh, he got it.
It's never fun going back.
Just cut that off before it was able to fall.
Get some high fives. You know,
Ball was losing steam fast, and Andy Ibanez has played a great game at second base. Makes yet another nice play.
Witt Jr.
And Bobby Witt Jr. deep left field, but foul. And it's a dangerous one. Bobby Witt against a lefty.
And a strike on the outside edge.
Cutter called a strike. A strike there. Ump wants to go home. Change up, low, but fouled away by Witt. Try the curve, I guess.
Struck him out looking.
Bobby Witt Jr. might want to go home as well.
some pretty good break to it. As you can see, the hitter just
Haven't struck out many Royals here today. And it's not Salvador Perez, it is Nelson Velasquez in the number 4 spot.
Velasquez.
Fastball in.
Gone, and takes a look at a called strike.
It's probably a mistake pitch. Nah, missed anyway. Well, hey, Witt may want to go home. Velasquez still battling.
Deals. That one ripped, but foul. The Royals.
Come on,
a lot
let me
of
put you
ground
away.
game. We're in the last half of the 9th inning.
Got him.
Swing and a miss. Curveball.
Swing and a miss. Carson Kelly throws down to first. Tigers win the first of 3 against the Kansas City Royals. Back-to-back great games offensively. After the series finale in Arizona, I mean, we were swinging the bats very well after our offense been struggling as of late. Took us a little while to get going. Michael Wacha really pitched us fairly well. He gets his 3rd loss of the year, Manning his 2nd win, and we'll be back here tomorrow for Tigers and Royals.